Welcome to MASH, Men After the Saviour's Heart for July 10th. Getting honest with yourself. Men, if you are typical of the Christian man of today, you function as if you are unable to recognize your spiritual impotence to the point that you do not desire to see the character of Christ reproduce completely in you or in those around you as your priority in life. As a typical Christian man, you have chosen to set aside God's desire for your life in order to fulfill your own concept of what your life should be, or maybe just survive in an incredibly difficult world. You feel that you are spiritually comfortable and adequate, and see no need to consistently act as Jesus would act and love as he would love in your family. Like a gelded horse that no longer has an interest in mares, most of you have little Christ-like spiritual enthusiasm toward the people within your circle of influence or for your part in God's plan for mankind. Remember, we are talking priorities. If you would really get honest with yourself, your thoughts are not continually on where others will spend eternity or on who they could become in this lifetime through your influence on them by the way you represent Jesus. Even the spiritual well-being of your family, those God has entrusted to you as his steward, falls somewhere behind economic challenges, your job demands, the home and yard work, the toys you want to acquire, and the sports teams you idolize. If this is you, you are impotent in discerning the things that are important to God. As an example of your impotence, if you sports fans would also get honest with yourself, you'd admit you focus more on whatever teams you follow than on the spiritual condition of your wife and children. Even if you do care about their spirituality, you probably have little ability, little desire, and few tools to foster their spiritual growth, to do whatever it takes to have them able to present a significant life to God. If you are not that heavy into sports, you can substitute the word sports with any other personal god, such as worry, fear, work, success, money, or worldly power, etc., to which you've pledged your allegiance. Even attempting to gain a significant life for your own good shows your spiritual impotence. If you take that same getting honest with yourself and carry it further to the point of getting honest with God, you will have to admit that the things that are important to God have been placed somewhere behind the things that give you some semblance of purpose for your life here, not eternally. Focusing on your personal fulfillment for so long, you may have actually become impotent in even discerning the things that are important to God. Think of the eternal impact of those last statements if they are true for your life. Ask the Lord to reveal how accurate they might be for you. They may not be exactly where you stand with God, but more than likely they're quite close to the spiritual impotence you experience every day if you are like Christian men in general. To whatever degree you are dealing with spiritual impotence in your life, the sooner you realize and admit it, the sooner you will be on your way to a significant, world-overcoming life in God's eyes. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. If you're led by the Spirit of God, leave us a note on today's message. If you are enjoying Men After the Saviour's Heart, please subscribe, like, and/or follow.